Mac, it's time to go live. Ugh. God, you're fat. Ugh. There we go. He's such a good boy. Let's scoot closer. There we go. There we go. Scuba Steve-O, welcome in, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Good grief, this thing's got me fat. You got a lot of weight on you, buddy. Fuzzy, welcome in. Give it a few minutes for the Discord notification to go out and the YouTube notification and the whatever notification. There we go. Numbers going up. Things must be happening. Say hi to the people, Mackie Mac. He's such a precious baby. Bit on the heavy side, though. I'm not kidding. Brandon, welcome in, buddy. Let's see, we got 3 people in chat, and it says we have 7. 8. We're missing people in chat. Everyone should be saying hello to Mackie Mac. Peplin, how you doing, sir? Okay. Numbers still climbing. Welcome in, everybody. It's not often we get Mac on screen. He won't jump up on me anymore. I think he's too fat for that. However, once I get him up here, he's okay staying. Cinnamon Girl, welcome in. There he is, Dr. Ted. Once Mac departs, we'll get started. I can tell it's coming, though. He's very cuddly. It's just getting him to this point. Oh, there we go. Oh, God. Here come the claws. All right, just jump. Just go. Just go. Or not. Oh, there he goes. Oh, God, I'm covered in cat hair. All right, there we go. You had the cat on stream for a solid 3 minutes. That never happens. You guys should be appreciative of Mack the CAT. That's a big cat. Exactly, Cinnamon Girl. He is getting huge. Like, he's got some weight to him. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I'm talking about you out there. What are you doing? Nope, here comes the evil ginger. Here he comes. All right, let's see. Did the Discord notification go out? Come on, computer. You can do it. It did. All right. Well, maybe we're just not going to have a lot of people. Laura's here. Welcome in, Laura. You just missed Mac. Mac was on stream for a solid 3 minutes. That never happens. There we go. Now the number's jumping. All right, we're up to 12. I am a little early, but I mean, usually I start before this. I usually start around 6:30. Okay. Is the number still climbing, or is this what we're getting? I think this is what we're getting. All right. So I think I did say hi to everyone. Appreciate you all being here. So I did a stream on for I don't know what day was it. Today's Monday. Saturday. I did a stream on Saturday. Talking about my experience at Aquashella. I went to my first Aquashella. It was in New Jersey, so not a far drive. And Bob Mano, welcome in. So I did my first Aquashella. Part of the reason that I did go to it is because I entered shrimp into the shrimp contest, the international shrimp contest. And with that, you got a free early bird entrance. And so I took advantage of that. It got me in at 11 o'clock instead of waiting till 1 o'clock, though I don't really think it made a difference because the line sucked all the time there. I got a goodie bag that had 2 free food samples of algae wafers and like a coupon to a store, and that's it. So be appreciative of the Keystone Clash goodie bags, just saying. And I walked around the shrimp contest, and it was pretty cool. Someone's car alarm's going off. I really liked how they set up the shrimp contest. And tonight on the Garden of Eden, I'm pretty sure they're going to show videos and pictures from it as well. Well, today, Garden of Eden posted the results of the shrimp contest. And be reminded, this is not only my first Aquashella, but it was also my first shrimp contest. The results. Category 1, Neocaridina. Welcome in, Nancy from Tennessee, and perfect timing. I'm starting right now. Category 1 of the International Shrimp Contest at Aquashella, New Jersey, Neocaridina. In this class, I entered blue neos and yellow neos. In first place, talk about timing. Congratulations, Jesse. First place in Neocaridina. And second place, me. I'm assuming for my yellow Neocaridina. And third place, Jesse. Jesse, what was your first and third entries there? What were they? Second category, Caridina Crystal. Nobody that I recognize the name of. Category 3, Taiwan bees. I entered my blue bolts into this one, which is my first Taiwan bee that I have bred. And basically the first thing other than a crystal or Caridina or a neo for that matter that I have bred up until recently, I should say. So I had a decent batch of these going. I've talked about them before in different streams. And first place, someone I don't recognize. Second place, me with the blue bolts. So that was super exciting. black rose, yellows, ocean blues, and snowballs. The black roses I saw and the yellows I saw, that it was the yellows were you and me, nobody else. So I bet you one of them was those yellows. Beto Great Lakes, welcome in. So I thought it was pretty cool that my first time entering, I scored. I won in 2 different classes. Category 5. I'm guessing nobody entered in category 4. I don't see anything there. I don't know what that one was. Category 5, nobody that I know. Category 6, nobody that I know. Best of show, don't know the person. People's choice, LJ Shrimp. And she can put in there what it was, because I forget what she told me. So pretty cool that 3 of us here won. And I don't know if it was the first time for Jesse, but it was the first time for me. I know it's not the first time for Laura. But great job, everyone. That was pretty freaking awesome, in my opinion. And now to get ready for the clash. The other tidbit, he hasn't said anything in chat yet, so if he's here, he's lurking, and maybe he'll start talking. Somebody else that we know entered multiple classes into that Neocaridina category. Just saying. Jesse says, was my first aqua show and first shrimp show. Exactly. Same for me. Exactly. It was a category easiest and hardest to do good. Red Galaxy Fishbone. Nice. Brandon. And Christopher Junkin's here. Who is this sexy beast on my screen? Well, you missed Mackie Mac. Mac was on stream a few minutes ago. Diane, welcome in. Let's see. Did I miss anyone else? Excuse me. No. Okay. Red with lots and lots of spots. Nice. Red Galaxy Fishbone. So yeah, it was pretty cool. I don't know what I won. I think I got a certificate maybe, but that's awesome in my opinion. But yeah, it was very entertaining that Crypt Keeper was walking me around the fish show or the shrimp show, and he couldn't look at Caridina because he was a judge for that, I think, or one of those classes. But he walked around the Neos with me and trying to figure out who's who and stuff like that. And he was showing me his, and I was like, I think those are my blues. I'm pretty certain those are my yellows. And it was I saw the results and I was like, oh crap, I beat Crypt Keeper. So that was pretty cool. If you don't hit the like button, your mama raised you young. Wrong, sorry. You don't have Caridina though, Brandon, do you? I drag my purple metallics out. Nice, nice. Orange Eye Royal Blues. Oh. Nice. Oh, excuse me. So, yeah, that was exciting news I got today. And I'm excited to hear the feedback from Grant and Shelby tonight. On their stream, they're going to be reviewing it all. And at least I'm assuming. I didn't even check. Are they scheduled? I guess that would be good to know. I'm assuming they're streaming tonight. My computer's being super slow. Latoya bringing it to the miscellaneous fish category. Nice, nice, nice. Laura, it's gotta be confirmed with Mike and everything, but I'm pretty sure her Fungulus are gonna be put into a different class. Fungulus is a killifish, and she put it into something else based on its common name. So I'm pretty certain it's going to be moved to the killie class. Probably New World killifish in that class. It was a native that she had entered. All right, let's see if this loaded. Yes, it did. So, they might not stream tonight. I don't see anything scheduled. Did I miss it though? Or maybe they're going to schedule at the last minute because I think they're driving home. Let's see here. Let's go to their channel specifically. Nope, wrong button. Yeah, nothing scheduled. He's gonna try to get home for it. Okay. Um. There's the devil. Scotty needs to enter his stuff into the fish show before the deadline hits. He's always slacking. That's true. I was going around the fish rooms today looking. I'm up to 9 entries that I'm gonna do. However, I want to get that one more so I get the discount. So, and that when is the deadline? Is it Friday or Sunday? One of the tubs are a type of killie. Yep. Welcome in, Steven. Welcome in, Jenna. Welcome in, Bob. I think I said hi. They were still driving 30 minutes ago. He was waiting for you. Steven, you're surrounded by winners. That's right. When is the deadline for entering fish into the clash? There we go. Jenna's a wealth of knowledge. The deadline for fish show entries is this Friday at midnight. A minute before, to be exact. So yeah. And if you, I did 10 because same price as 8, right? So if you enter in 10, you get a discounted price. No slacking. I got 25 entries. May do more. Nice. Annette, don't be mean to Jenna. One that I'm looking for a ride. Yep. Excuse me. Oh, Jenna coming back with how big of a slacker the devil is. So yeah, I've already come up with a list of 9 that I want to put in there. I have a couple options for the last one. The other thing is like there's some fish that I don't have many of, and taking fish to a fish show can be stressful on them. I have lost fish that way. But there's some that just look pretty freaking amazing that I really want to put in the show. Welcome in, Dennis. Good to see you. So I'm kind of stuck. Like, for example, the script after you see me in Schmidt-Eye. Number one, the name is freaking awesome. That male is stunning. Beautiful freaking fish. But I haven't successfully bred them yet. Do I want to risk taking this pair of fish to the show and losing them when I haven't bred them yet? I also don't see it that often around here available. Do I want to risk that? So I don't know. What else do I have that I'm considering? There are a couple of Foxy, welcome in. A couple of natives that I recently got in. Decent looking fish. Might be a little young still too, which is an issue as well. But I just got them. I don't know if I want to breed them, or I don't know if I want to take them yet because I would like to breed them, and I don't want to risk having them die. What else? Everything else, I think I'd probably bring. If you have a native killifish, can you enter it in either category? Well, I don't know what the other category would be. It would be like we don't have a native fish category, so it would be in the killie category. Okay, let's see here. Laura doesn't have any killies this year. Yeah, really. Yeah, here's a good one. Do you have any fish left, Jesse? Just bring your own water. Yeah, I'm doing that as well. But even the shipping stress can be stressful on them sometimes. The other issue I run into is once I get there, I'm on the move so much and just constantly rushing. I actually don't have time to like set up tanks in my room and stuff like that. The way I would like to. I always try to. I'm never good at it. Welcome in, Alshon, by the way. Sold out both days. Still got stock, of course. Nice. That's awesome. Have not lost anything yet. And in the past, I have taken my own water as well. No native fish category. Did you have that in the past? Not to my knowledge. We have it for BAP for at the club, but not as a clash category. Okay. All right. Don't care about that. I've only lost female killies. Yeah, that's probably accurate for me as well, now that I think about it. Yeah, and there's also some beautiful male killies that I have in the fish room that I don't have a female for, so I can't enter them, which sucks as well. I have a really good looking Fungula Panchex Sheila male, no female. Sucks. I have a really good looking Fungula Panchex Gardneri in a deer that is from Clay Crawford, who passed away. And I have a really nice looking pair of those. And I do have babies for them. The other thing you got to look at is, we don't have all of the classes that like a AKA convention has. So there are actually classes that normally would be separate. Like a lot of times Blue Glarus will have their own class. Because putting a Gardneri against a Blue Glarus, not really all that fair. However, we don't get that many killifish entries to warrant so many different classes. When there's a demand, we'll add classes, but there's got to be participation. Speaking of that, we still have a shrimp class that is not sponsored, that we added based on demand. Laura. Laura, get your shrimp people. Speaking of those classes and sponsorships, we have 3 classes left now. We are down to 3. Shrimp, gouramis, and one of the goldfish ones that we need sponsored. If we can get those last 3 classes sponsored, we will be fully sponsored for awards, show awards and class awards, which I don't even know that we got that done last year. Did we get all the show awards and all the classes sponsored? I don't remember that. So yeah, we're doing good, but it would be nice to get them all done. No, I think we're down to 3, Jenna. Okay, we did get everything done last year. Nice. Sponsorship is $50. When I checked tonight, it was 3. I don't know when or what the last one was to get sponsored. I didn't look at that. Let's see here. Let's talk about some numbers. Okay. This is not 100% up to date because we have had some come in today. But we are over 324 single day and full weekend registrations. Over 324, which is freaking amazing. To put that into perspective, compared to last year before the Clash, we had 280 something. 283? 282. So we are already ahead of where we were at this point in time last year. Additionally, welcome in, Jack Kane. Good to see you. Thank you, Jesse. Have we passed last year's number altogether? No. We are almost already past last year's total number of registrations. Really close. Let's see here. All-inclusive number. We are over 345. Let's see how that compares to last year. Prior to the event, we had 317. So we are already past the all-inclusive number prior to the event of last year. Now, last year after the event, the final all-inclusive number was 594. But that's because we get about 200 people the weekend of. The vendor room is filling up. Come on, computer. We are up to 63 spaces sold, which is made up of 51 vendors. 51 vendors taking up 63 spaces. Now, we did change the layout a tiny bit to give some more walking space, So the room does not hold as many vendor spaces as it did in the past. We added 2 sideways aisleways. What this does is, number one, it helps with traffic flow, but it also gives more exposure to more vendors and more sides. So there's more corner spots. And we did that, and we did not increase the price for them either, because a lot of events charge more for corner spots. We kept the price the same across the board, and we have now gone from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it was 8 corners to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 to 16, I believe. Does that sound right, Jenna? So there are more vendors that have more sides of their booth exposed for shoppers. So I think it's a win-win. We also noticed that in the previous layouts, there was still some wasted space and not that great for flow. So we really thought that, yeah, we're not going to sell, I think it's 3 or 4 vendor spaces is the difference, but it's going to be a better experience. And I think after Aquashella, everybody can appreciate that. So, thank you, Laura. And thank you, Jesse. Appreciate that. So, it is just about full. I don't have that pulled up. And I don't think my computer could handle that right now. I want to say we have 1 vendor space left. And maybe 2 or 3 hobbyist spaces. And that's it. If we might be able to squeeze in another vendor, 2 vendor spaces left. We might be able to squeeze in another one. Maybe on the back wall. I don't know though. So yeah. I don't want it to be too full. We have a lot of good vendors. I don't want to rearrange hobbyist spaces. Right. But I think there's room for 1 more at the very end, Jenna, isn't there? That isn't marked. Yeah. Just get full vendor spaces. All right. Fish show entries. Jen, I'm going to assume this one's not up to date either, because I think we've had some more come in. 143. I would venture to say that number will double this week. I would say. Not how they're spaced out. Oh, okay. All right. Welcome in, Richard. So yeah, we have 143 fish show entries, and I assume that number will probably double. Do I have any other numbers? Fish show judging. We still could use like 2 more judges. I think if we could get 2 more judges for the right classes, we will be freaking set. That is the goal. So yeah, we are looking for. We could probably use another cichlid judge. especially if it's the right classes. And we could probably use another beta judge. I think would be the most helpful. Yeah, let's go with that. As of this afternoon. I don't know if we've had any more come in though, Jenna. But it's probably up to date. All right. So I think that's all I have for the clash. Am I missing anything? Okay. There we go. What else do I have to talk about? I think I managed to kill my live food cultures that I got in. Vinegar eels and banana worms. I absolutely suck at taking care of them. We have not gotten any new show class entries since I added the ones today. Okay, so we're up to date there. Yeah, so 143. But like I said, I really think that number will probably double this week alone. That's usually what happens. Are you sure, Bob? Let me check. Hmm. Am I on the wrong? Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. My poor computer. Come on, computer. There should still be. Oh, here comes another one. 3. Yeah, I think we are probably. There you go. Bob got it. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Bob and Jesse. I think we are sold out. All right. So thank you guys. Appreciate that. Now I gotta. Jenna, I gotta email Roy. Okay. And tell him never mind. Welcome in, Lori. Good to see you. All right. Where was I going? What was I talking about before that? Oh, I was going to check the website. Laura, are you still here? Or Annette? Actually, I'll message you. We need to do a post about that. Huh, they're both here. Can we please do a post thanking everyone for their class sponsorships and advising that they're sold out? And there was something else I was supposed to send you to post as well. I forget. I'll remember. We have enough posts already. No such thing. Rolls eyes. You guys are the bestest. I've been posting 3 times a day and doing a hell of a job at it. And maybe we can get that up to 4. Did I make my announcement for my stream? Yeah, in the beginning. You guys that come in late, you missed a lot. Mac was on stream for like 3 minutes. 3 minutes. He was on stream showing his beautiful body to everybody. 5 times a day. I love it. You came in 4 minutes late, right? You missed the first 3 minutes of Mac. And I said my announcement. You'll have to watch from the beginning on double time. Okay. All right, Jen, I'll say it again for everybody that's here and missed it. So, this past weekend was Aquashella, New Jersey, and I attended for the first time. I also entered shrimp into a contest for the first time into the International Shrimp Contest at Aquashella. I entered 3 pairs of, or not 3 pairs, 3 entries of shrimp, 3 to 5 shrimp a piece. Blue Neos, yellow Neos, and blue bolts, Taiwan bees. And my Neos took second place. My blue bolts took second place. And Jesse, just one more fish, got first place and third place for Neos. And Laura, LJ Shrimp, got People's Choice Award for some fancy ass shrimp. Laura, what was that shrimp? So yeah, the very exciting to enter for the first time and win, or place. You know, it was second place, but still, that was a huge accomplishment for me. The blue bolts, I were the next level shrimp that I was working with, and I bred them, and then I lost a decent amount of the adults because of heat, I'm assuming, and then have since bred them again and got them to a point that was good, I suppose. The yellow Neos, I almost completely lost them. I sold quite a few, and I thought I oversold them, but it was I was able to keep them going, and they looked really freaking sharp. I was really impressed with those. Multiple of the shrimp that I sent in were buried, so I'm hoping they all come back and maybe quite a few babies. The blue Neos, I suspect the biggest issue with them is that they were not consistent. There was some, they did not look identical, which I think is a big deal with shrimp. Okay. They call the Keystone Clash, but really it's Scotty clashing with the coffee machine every morning. I go to Dunkin' every morning. Not every morning at the Clash. At home, if I'm not going to work, or if I'm working late, like in the afternoon, I'll have coffee and breakfast at home. Otherwise, I go to Dunkin'. It's a bad habit, but there's not many I have, so I figured why not. Fancy ass red Galaxy Pinto. Yes. Sorry, things are happening. Oh, shoot. Yes, Annette, I need to send that email. Okay. Some colony won Clash last year. Same colony. Wow, nice. Okay. I don't know about this year, though, Laura. I don't know. So, yeah, today we had a very busy day for the Clash. Actually, yesterday and today. Did a bunch at storage yesterday, getting ready for the event, taking a bunch of stuff there, doing a bunch of organizing. Today, we worked on all kinds of stuff. Uh, all the banners, all the posters, all the signs thanking the sponsors. Um, they get made every year and ordered and stuff like that. The shirts, the certificates, the brochures, um, the goodie bags. I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot. So yeah, very very busy time. So all right. So during this stream, I realized I have more I need to do for the Clash. So I might be cutting this a little early. I wanted to make sure I did it though, because I am not streaming this Wednesday. I am not streaming a Wednesday again until after the Clash. And actually, I might be able to do a Monday. Monday is possible. I don't know though. Kind of got a lot to do. They should rename it Scotty and Jenna Clash because they're the only ones who can keep all us fish nerds in line. So Jenna does probably the most. Pretty confident. But it is an entire team of us that make this event happen. Over the years, I have tried different structures of leadership for the event, and every year it gets a little bit better. And there's some other stuff I'm going to change and try, but we have different people in charge of different areas. Some people have multiple responsibilities, so probably within a month, I'm going to be sending out that, hey, please be on the planning committee or on one of the committees. We have two for the 2026 Clash. We have the senior admin committee, and then we have the ops committee. I am pretty confident that I'm going to say this right, that the team, because an ops person gets teamed up with a senior admin person, the team that probably worked the absolute best this year was probably the marketing committee, Annette and Laura. And that's the way it should be. And, there's probably one or two others teams that were close behind in working together very well. But also this year, we got a lot of new people on, which is great. And yes, Jenna is on everyone as secretary. So I think it worked. That this concept worked. And I want to continue it and maybe rearrange some of the committees a little bit. Of the goal would be to add a few more people and so that people don't have to do both. So, for example, Crypt Keeper, he's on the senior admin and on the ops for two different areas. The same for Callie, the same for Mike Butchma. So I would like to change that. I don't want people to be both. So we'll see. I will also say that Jenna and Annette are proof that you don't have to live around here to be on those committees. Annette's not even coming to the Clash this year. And she lives on the other side of the country. And she has been one of the top performers on the committee. So, I really think, there's 18 of you here. Please consider helping. There's the ops committee does not have to attend very many meetings at all. I think Laura, Jenna, and Annette had a couple of Zooms or backstage StreamYards, whatever you want to call it, virtual meetings. We'll call it that. The admin committee, we do meet virtually once a month, usually. I think we took a couple off. But there's a job for everybody. We need all the help we can get. And Jesse, I will be sending out a what's that thing called? A Google form. Probably in about a month or less. So we have the ops committee, we have the admin committee, the different committees include hospitality, fish show, marketing, speaker, sponsors, vendors, a little bit of everything. And heck, we might add some. But we need an admin person, and every admin person deserves and needs a good ops person to help them. And the goal is that thank you, Jesse. The goal is that the ops person learns the job of the admin person so that they're not stuck in the position forever. Or if something happens, they can step in because we still have a job to do. If and I would love to train my replacement. I don't want to be the chairperson the rest of my life. So yeah, we need help for sure. And some good notes here is that Laura's stuff is all on the computer. She doesn't go anywhere. And she's been doing an amazing job. Jenna was in charge of sponsors last year, did it from Louisiana, and probably I'm going to go out on a limb and say last year was the best it will ever be. Not only has it ever been, but will ever be for sponsorships last year. And yeah, Laura was training this year. Shut up and take notes. That's because, like Annette said above somewhere, it's because she was a word that starts with the letter B. So yeah, we need help. This event is growing. I said multiple times in the beginning of the year that I was very doubtful that we would get the numbers that we got last year. Well, we've exceeded them, and I'm shocked by that. And if this event is going to continue to grow, we need a lot more help. If the event stays where it is now, we still need help. Even if the event slows down, we still need help. So every year we do things to help make it better. This year we bought 2 trailers that the fish show racks are loaded onto, or will be loaded onto. So we have 3 total now. We just got the last one last week, I think it was. So it's not even there yet. It's at one of the committee members' houses. But that way, at the end of the event, after we load everything up onto the trailers, we don't have to unload them at storage. And at the beginning of the event next year, we won't have to load them up onto the trailers. They'll already be loaded. Ultimately, we'll probably get 1 or 2 more, maybe, just to continue to make the event easier. Last year we bought, or was that this year? I guess it was this year, the beginning of this year, I think it was. We bought a pallet jack, a huge help. Maybe for next year, we'll rent a forklift. Different things like that, just to make the job easier. So, Aquashella had a record number of attendees this year, 7,662. And I don't think that room or parking lot could handle that. Very successful for the vendors, though, and I'm very glad to see that. A lot of good vendors there, and they deserved it. Yeah, and it was in my opinion, it was too crowded. There were vendors that I would have liked to seen what they had, and may have convinced me to spend money, but it was not worth the battle to try and get to their product. Them sending people in waves was a huge help. Whew. I don't know. You mean like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock? I think it needed to be more than that. It sucked walking around. I mean, the advantage to your location, Jesse, was, well, advantage and disadvantage. I almost completely missed you. That the flow of that room was not good. Like, I purposely was walking around looking for you specifically, and I found you at the very end. Like, I was getting ready to give up. But I think by you being in that very corner probably helped with the flow around you. The others, yeah. Now Sean says, I hope Small World has fish for the clash after Aquashella. I'm sure they will. I know they had to get more fish during the event. I know Jesse did as well. I'm pretty sure Grant almost sold out. It was very good for vendors. And you know what? Most of them are hobbyists, and good for them. They needed it. They needed a good, the economy has been all over the place, not only this year, but for the last few years. And I think this is a well deserved treat for them. Yeah, it's a good thing. It was a good thing for the hobby. I just wish they had the other side of that convention center where the home show was. If they had that as well and could have spaced it out a tiny bit more, it would have helped with parking. It would have helped with flow, and it wouldn't have been so crowded. But it was good. All right, we're at the hour mark. thank you everyone for hanging out. The earliest I'll stream again is next Monday, and that's not a definite. Thank you for those that sponsored the Clash in any and every way. Appreciate it. Don't forget to enter your fish or whatever you have into the fish show. That ends this Friday. So make sure you get that done. We do still need volunteers for this event, this upcoming event. We could probably use 2 or 3 more key jobs and times just to help. So yeah, me and Small World were one of the only vendors who didn't pack their fish prices for Aquashell. Yeah. I went to one home show, bunch of carnies attacking as you walked by. No more. Nice. Thank you, Lori, for dropping that link. All right. Thank you, everyone. See you when I see you. No outro video because I ain't paying for StreamYard yet. I'll do it again eventually, but not yet.